Welcome to Fuzz Lab right here in Waco, Texas. Founded by Ashley and Alpha Newberry, Fuzz Lab is more than a studio. It's a space designed to celebrate self-expression, creativity, and community through interactive art experiences. Ashley, who also serves in the Air Force Reserves, and her partner Alpha are passionate about making art accessible to all, no matter your age or your experience level. Today, we're diving into one of Fuzz Lab's most popular experiences, rug tufting, obviously. It's tactile, satisfying, and perfect for anyone to turn into their own design into a custom fiber masterpiece. The process starts simple enough. You stretch something called monk's cloth over wooden frames, and it needs to be super tight because that's what keeps your design super crisp when the yarn goes in, and you actually have to press like super hard. It's a really hard setup at first, but thankfully they already have it all set up for you, and it feels really low-key at first, but then you realize you're going to actually be spending hours with the fabric and spending time on this project, so it really comes in handy. Sketch your image directly onto the cloth using a fabric marker. You can freestyle or use a projector like I did to trace anything. Obviously, I'm a Pisces, so I had to do my birth sign, but then the fun begins. With your tufting gun, you'll press the needle through the fabric as the yarn is pushed through, creating a plush looped texture on the opposite side. You can even switch out colors as needed to fill in your design. I chose 3 colors, but you can always do more. Mine was just more simple. But then comes the fun part, and the slightly intimidating part. The tufting gun. It's like basically a power tool that punches yarn through the cloth at super high speeds and cuts it at the same time. And yes, it was a little bit more powerful than I was expecting. And yes, I did make "this is my little friend" joke like 5 times. The first time I pulled the trigger, I definitely flinched. It took me a minute, maybe a while, to get the hang of it. The gun has to be held a certain way, so you press like perfectly up against the canvas and moved at a steady space. So if you go too fast, the loops will pull out, and if you go too slow, you end up punching the same spot, which can actually tear the canvas. There's a rhythm to it, and let's be honest, it took me a couple of trial runs to find out, especially as the yarn came through. But the best part though, once it clicks, it becomes like weirdly relaxing and zen, and I spent almost 4 hours working on my rug. And honestly, I lost track of time. You really just get into this groove, switching colors, following the sketch, filling in the different sections. It's really just painting, but like with yarn. And everyone around me had the same vibe. Some were making some goofy smiley faces, alien faces, and my neighbor was even doing a cat, which was so cute. There was music playing, people laughing.
Working the gun.
And even Ashley came to help me out. It felt more like a hangout than a class. They will also help with the trimming and sculpting with the clippers or scissors, so don't worry about hurting yourself. They do all the close-up, edge work, and detail shaping. To finish, you're going to apply a layer of carpet adhesive across the back to secure the loops and press a backing fabric over it. Ours was a rug fabric. This makes your rug durable and ready to display, either on the floor, on the wall, or so many other places. Flip your piece over and finally get to see what you've been working on the front. It was such a cool moment getting to see it all come together. Even with my rookie mistakes, it still looks so good, and you couldn't even tell that I messed up. When your design is then fully tufted, flip it over to reveal the magic. The back might be a bit messy, but the front, that's where you actually get to see it come to life. So don't worry if it looks too bad. Plus, you can go over it again just to keep it going. Honestly, I didn't expect to love it as much as I did, and I came in like kind of nervous, never having even touched a tufting gun before, but I had watched lots of other YouTubers. But Ashley made it super fun and easy. They were super patient, super helpful, and it was a whole vibe at Fuzz Lab, and just pure joy. If you ever want to try something completely new and walk out with a colorful, cozy piece of art that I actually made myself, Fuzz Lab is definitely the place to go do it. Just don't be surprised if you immediately start planning your second run, because I already did. This is something you definitely don't want to miss out on, and Fuzz Lab is for everyone. We hope you come out and join us, and thank you for joining me on my journey as I made my first tufted rug.